Our panel to walk you through those stories is Erin Hegarty from the Daily Line, A.D. Quig from the Chicago Tribune, and WBEZ's own Tony Arnold, who we've pulled away from his duties as an editor to get him back on the mic just for you today. All right, so in a moment, folks, we're going to get into the latest in the Chicago mayor's race. The election is next month. Wow, time is flying. February 28th.
I'm not ready.
Well, you better be. But first, AD, you reported yesterday a watchdog found more PPP loan fraud among Cook County employees. What's going on?
Yes, so the Office of the Independent Inspector General, which is the watchdog for Cook County offices, came out with a quarterly report yesterday essentially singling out 4 more Cook County employees for payroll protection program fraud. Basically, each of these county employees applied for a PPP loan fraudulently, either by saying they had a side business that made more money or they had a side business that didn't actually exist. In some cases, these people were eligible to be fired because they did not tell the county that they had an outside gig. In other times, it was like you were applying for these PPP loans on a county laptop, on county work time, or this is conduct unbecoming. So you applying for this loan that you don't deserve makes the rest of the county look bad. And a lot of these people are in like sensitive positions where they should know better. So it's ethically tricky too. So this is basically the third round of reporting that the IG's office has done, seeking this stuff out, and there is likely more to come. And this is disappointing from government folks who know that the PPP loans were supposed to be to keep struggling businesses alive during the pandemic and not for folks to enrich themselves. And in some of these cases, they were spending their PPP money on vacations or Gucci clothes or car payments or paying down credit card debt.
When you hear stories like this, Tony, what goes through your mind?
Oh, it's just what AD said. It's so frustrating. I mean, it's just like this. You keep hearing these stories of people who I think just either thought they wouldn't get caught or thought they'd get away with it, or I don't know what they were thinking. But yeah, it's just frustrating to keep hearing them come back and come back and come back.
Well, and the scale of fraud, PPP fraud, and other like COVID relief fraud nationally is gigantic. Like some people have estimated at like $65 to $80 billion essentially being stolen from this program. And the enforcement of the fraud has not been particularly strong. The Justice Department, I think, has only taken 192 folks to court for PPP fraud, and they really go after the big fish who are taking kind of multi-billion-dollar payouts. So catching this like 20,000 here, 25,000 there is important, but like probably not getting caught and prosecuted in the long run.